Hey guys, not sure how well you can see this, what it looks like. Just trying to see something, testing something out. What up though? I'm FaShon VEGA and this is Hate by Design. This is my first time going live. I'm actually trying to see something with the algorithm and prototype towards some type of success. But in the process, I want to give you a brief overview about what today's Tip Minute Tuesday will be about, which will be premiering in about 30 minutes, about 12 o'clock. I hope you guys can make it. First of all, I want to talk about why it's a day late. I know it's Wednesday and that's Tip Minute Tuesday. My Premiere program crashed and I was having some issues with Adobe Cloud, and I fixed those in the middle of the night, but the rendering process for whatever reason takes a fairly decent amount of time, and the video wasn't ready until 10 o'clock this morning. So that's why it's late, but I'm still committed to giving you guys at least one video a week, and that will be it. What we will be covering in that video is step 6. That's not 6, that's 10. Step 6 in our 10-step process to how to win the morning, how to achieve every single goal for 2000 Hype Teen 19. And that step is brushing your teeth. And I know that sounds weird. Like, how does that have to do with success? But that's one more micro achievement, one more micro goal that will put you on a path of success. Especially in the morning when you first wake up. But there's some science behind why that is actually relevant, and it has to do with our ability to retain information and our ability to learn faster. And something we're going to be doing or covering in that video is why we want to brush our teeth with our opposite hand and the science behind that. Jim Quick was the person that I learned this information from about 1.5 years ago. And ironically, it really has accelerated my learning and changed things for me as far as my brain's ability to process and apply new information. That's about it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I know you're probably looking at this background and that looks really nasty, this wood edge, but this is still a prototyping process, and I need to paint the wood part of this particle board for my storage. But to give you a little brief update, yeah, I've made a lot of changes to the studio, the workspace. Thanks to Trisha for the strategy. I went out with Keenan Rivals. He actually went to IKEA and grabbed a desk, or excuse me, a storage unit for his studio. And inspired me, and a designer in me just like, how can I make this more customizable for me? How can I produce a system that will work for me and be modular and be adjustable and be movable? And I went to, my designer mind and started exploring options, and I ended up being able to produce a cheaper shelving unit, storage unit, and it's more modular and lighter. It takes up less space. And that's not shade to Keenan. I think Keenan's is really sweet. There's some things about it that from the IKEA side of things that I'm really kind of jealous about, just how clean and slim they are and how you can kind of move it around if necessary. But there's some things I really like about mine too. The fact that my shelves can move. I can have one shelf up here if I want. I can have 0 shelves up here if I want. I can add shelves if needed. And like, for example, from the bottom here, it has way more space, so I can fit my storage unit or my big film gear traveling cases. I can fit my Pelican case at the bottom, which I had no space for. But now I'm just rambling, and hopefully you guys will come back and watch the Tip Minute Tuesday for today. Avi's in it, obviously, thank goodness. And I apologize for it being late. I apologize for the audio It's still not really good because DJ at OSMO has not released the audio adapter for the Pocket, and I have completely switched over to using the OSMO for my vlogging setup. There'll be a video coming up about that soon. And what else? Yeah, I got a few videos in the pipeline for you guys. I got some really interesting news. Some new software should be coming out this week I got from DJI, so for the Pocket specifically. So that should be very interesting, like how we can use it with Instagram soon, and some other things. Besides that, I think that's it. If you guys have any tips for me about things I should change. Oh yeah, while I'm apologizing, I apologize for the footage quality in the vlog today as well. I'm still really learning how to edit the OSMO Pocket footage. It's 4K. It's now in Cinelite D. And I still seem to be getting a little bit of graininess, but I'm working on it. We're twerking it, and we're twerking it. We're tweaking it, and I'm working on it. But I guess tweaking and working is twerking, but I digress. Yeah, man. Go follow everybody at DCOY. That's Detroit Conglomerate of YouTubers. Emily Jean has a new video up. Justin has a few videos up. Keenan has a new video up. Keenan Rival has a Kickstarter for his street photography zine that's coming out. Go support it. Me and Trisha supported it. Really dope photographer. He's the best street photographer in Detroit. He's one of the youngest he is the youngest street photographer in Detroit, and he's also just a phenomenal photographer. I don't think a lot of people know that because his passion and his work is really driven towards street photography, but he's an amazing photographer. That's coming from an amazing photographer. Yeah, if you see us in Detroit, man, say what up though. And remember, think now, lead strong, be great. And as always, define, design, repeat. And because I don't have a proper streaming setup, I'm going to have to get up and push stop. Peace.